FEPCAST.
FEPCAST on a Friday before a holiday weekend. How's everybody doing?
One more.
I like Friday afternoon podcasting.
Yeah, you got your golf
fine.
everything.
I'm fine doing it. If you guys want to do the FEPCAST at this time, I'm down with it. But I figured Fridays are hard to make because you never know what you have to do on a Friday. Maybe you have dinner plans. Maybe you have a matinee, a matinee that got out. You take it back in time.
Maybe.
Yeah, that happens to me all the time.
Maybe you just have to cut your lawn on a Friday.
Maybe.
I did it yesterday.
Is that a pubic hair joke or literally cutting your lawn?
Yes. Oh, I cut
genuine lawn care.
Same tool.
I can't tell you the amount of scratches I had on my wiener from trying to put it right under the blade.
Van Halen's Living on the Edge was written about that exact thing. Cutting your pubic hair with a lawnmower.
The Craftsman weed and pube is not really conducive. You got to wear a nice cup. It was good. Well, it's good to see y'all.
Well,
tremendous.
As we were telling Rico, Donnie and I saw each other in person in Los Angeles. He finally, after years, came back to visit his family, and we spent some quality time together, which was nice.
How nice of you.
Well,
what did you do?
Say,
you skip down the street, sing songs.
The tears of seeing my family, I was able to wash those all away and go spend some fun time. So, essentially, the first thing I did, I got to LA. I went to the In-N-Out, had a burger. Then I went to the recreational weed store, bought some pre-rolled joints.
Why wouldn't you do that first?
Yeah.
And then go to
hungry for the In-N-Out?
Well, the In-N-Out was closer. And I've been thinking about, I smoke weed every day if I want to. But I can't have In-N-Out every day.
and I do.
Yeah, and I do. But going In-N-Out, I was like, oh, dude, you got to go. And it was a lunchtime. Like the kitchen was buzzing. The burger came out hot. And in true In-N-Out fashion, the French fries sucked. So it was a delicious burger, shitty fries, half of a soda. And then I go, okay, I'm in LA. What am I going to do now? I say, you know what's great about LA? Let's go to the beach. I go to the beach. I know a little parking spot off of the El Segundo Road. And I go to look at the, you have your pay to park area. I park my car. I think this is great. I go to the pay to park, but I'm distracted by a commotion. A homeless guy and another drug addict are fighting over a bike. And I'm going, gosh, fucking nothing ever fucking changes. And they're yelling at each other. And I go, they're ruining my beach time, but they're also making it very clear why I moved out of the city.
Well, at the end of it, by the way, speaking of distractions, now it wasn't doing it before the show, but now every time you talk, I hear crackling. You hear that crackling, Rico?
Good God.
Oh, now I do, yeah.
Oh, of course.
Just turn your connection. It's maddening. It sounds like there's a bug trying to crawl in my ear and eat my brain. Well, the irony, of course, is that whoever won the homeless battle, they probably went to get on the bike and immediately fell over sideways. They're too cracked out to ride a bike either way. They're just going to sell it.
Well, the weirdest thing about it was they were friends afterwards.
I can't take it. Take out your earbuds and just use the volume. Just use the mic on the freaking iPad. I can't take it.
I like how they were no doubt fighting over who could steal a third party's property.
Yes. It's exactly what they were
fighting I'm going to steal this.
Yeah, he goes, I stole that from a girl and you stole it from her. And the guy's like, no, this is my bike. It's like a Mexican and like a meth white. You know the meth whites. And then
who do you bet on in that situation?
Well, I
meth
go
white, probably.
I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna smoke my beach joint and call it a day. And as I'm leaving the parking lot, I'm like, they're all just hanging out together. This is the normal happenstance between bums and crackheads and meth heads. They just fight over a bike and then they go, what were we fighting about? I don't know. I can't remember. Want to do some meth? Yeah, let's do it. Yeah. Thanks, Gabby.
Was it King Solomon that cut the baby in half? He's like, oh, this is how you solve this?
Yes, it was.
They do that. They're like, let's cut the bike in half. Exactly. You both have a unicycle. You can sell it, and you can go into like doing beach tricks on Venice, juggling on your unicycles, cracked out of your minds. It's fantastic.
We will cut the catalytic converter in half as the homeless split all their wares and all the stuff that they stole.
Sandy and I, one of our first dates, maybe like first 5, we go to the beach in Venice and we're lying there and I'm like, all right, I'm going to go to the bathroom. And on the way back, there's a homeless knife fight between a homeless black man in a wheelchair and a just batshit crazy white chick who's just going to the homeless guy in the wheelchair going, yeah, and just like taunting him. And he's pulling out his knife. He's like, I cut you, bitch. I cut you. But of course, he's in a wheelchair. You can only go so far. So it went on for quite a long time, as you'd imagine.
Yeah.
There was no clear winner.
No.
You gotta stay and watch
the citizen or the loser.
Cancel our plans. This is what we're doing.
It just kept going and going and going. I don't know what the overtime rules were.
It's like the people on Venice Boardwalk who are trying to suck in the tourists and make money. And they're like, we're going to do something amazing. And they keep talking about how they're going to do something amazing. And it's for like 3 hours. And then you're like, the first time I was there, I'm like, all right, I'm kind of invested. Now I've been here 20 minutes. Now I've been here 40 minutes. And then you're like, oh, okay, they're never going to do anything. It's just, that's what the homeless guy was like. Hey, we got to get more people here. So we're stalling.
He gets paid based on duration of views, so he's got to keep you there for a while.
The algorithm knows how long people are watching for.
Well, how do you perfect segue. Yeah, perfect segue. Do you think the captain of the Minnow, the SS Minnow, because we're talking about this is the first episode podcast, FEPCAST. We're talking about Gilligan's Island, OG, and hunting wives today. Do you think the captain of the SS Minnow got paid by the hour? Is he just crashing boats, racking up those hours?
No, he owns the boat and he charters it out. So he charges people to go out and then they pay him money and he brings them back. But he's bad at his job.
He was awful. I hated him.
The skipper?
But, yeah, okay.
I thought there's
a lot of unanswered questions in the premise of Gilligan's Island that I never really thought before. One, you have a billionaire in the 50s billionaire. So he's like Bill Gates married Elon Musk. Fucking rich.
That means he's a trillionaire now.
Yeah. Why is he chartering a boat led by this doofus? And why are there other people on it? He could buy the entire world.
He could buy the Hawaiian island.
Yes.
It's a good point. It's a solid point.
Well, but again, he didn't get rich writing a bunch of checks. So he's he's very frugal.
Thank you, Don. I was just going to say, if you'll notice, the person who wrote Gilligan's Island is Sherwood Schwartz. So clearly, Sherwood Schwartz appreciates a frugal billionaire. That's why. He's like, I wouldn't buy a yacht. I just go on the little boat. That's how you save money.
So then there's 3 other people besides the billionaire and his wife. There's the professor, world-renowned professor in something. Okay. You have Ginger, the Hollywood starlet.
Yes.
And then you have Marianne, who's smoking hot. But what was she, like a waitress?
They go, oh yeah, she's from Kansas.
Fucking odd.
Probably Mr. Howell, the billionaire and his wife, are actually swingers. They can't show this on the island. They probably hire Ginger as an out-of-work, movie actress, and Marianne to dyke it out and swing with them on the island. That's my guess.
Yeah, but maybe Marianne's
That's how I'd use my billions.
Yeah, right.
Maybe
they I got that movie star on the boat. I'm gonna look her fun. All right.
Yeah. Let's just bring a couple of broads with us on the ship. We'll be good. And they could do whatever we need. They can make coconut pies.
Well, and also, here's another pertinent question. It's a 3-hour tour. And by the way, I also forgot the show was black and white because I always saw it in colorization when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, right. I was like, oh, yeah. So it's a 3-hour tour.
I think it's one of the shows that it started in black and white and then goes to color. Like, the technology advanced as they're producing their Yeah, and they go,
Could've been.
oh, we're in color
been.
now? Shit, okay.
Thank God our
Yeah, that
women
has
are
to be
good
it,
looking.
right?
Yeah, seriously. They were hot. Well, we'll talk about their hotness in a minute, but it's a 3-hour tour. And they're like, oh, and then a storm struck the boat. And you're like, how far can you get in 3 hours on this little boat? Like, what? It's not a
Where were
ship
they
out
going?
to sea. Yeah. How
They were
hard
on
can
one
you find
Hawaiian
these
Go
island
around
going-
the islands.
Yeah.
You don't
there's
go
only so
into the
many islands.
fucking deep water. There's nothing there.
I think we're
So how
supposed to
is this off
assume
track?
that Gilligan, being the terrible first mate, like he's the reason why they couldn't even take a goddamn boat out of a marina in Hawaii, cruise an island for 3 hours, and he made them die. So he like got him off course.
Well, I think you got to blame the captain too. He's the buck stops at the top.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And one, look at a weather report. I'm sure they had fucking meteorologists of some sort in the
They have a
50s.
fucking professor on board.
You can
You
look
can't
at
look
the
at the
sky. Doesn't every sailor worth his salt? Can't they feel it in their bones when a storm
Yeah,
is
your
coming?
knee swells up, or the salt water in the air.
No, Captain
know.
Jack Sparrow, this clown.
Well, in his defense, you got Gilligan or you got Ginger and Marianne on there. Something else is swelling up, and it ain't his fucking bones.
That's true. There's a lot
He's
of
like, I
blood
gotta
away
get
from the
these bitches on a boat, man. This is why I
Well-
got into this business,
Boats and
man.
hose.
Well, also, it's like, oh, the storm came in the middle. You know what I would do if I saw a storm coming on the open ocean, where you can see storms pretty far away on the ocean? I'd turn around and
Yeah.
try to go back home. I would
very
be like,
easy.
yeah, it's fine. What's
Hey,
that?
good news. We're only 2 miles off the coast because there's no reason to be further away. We'll be back in 10 minutes. Awesome.
Yeah.
Also, that there's a cannibals.
Just a 3-hour
Where
tour.
where are they? Is it Hawaii? They're supposed to.
They're in
leave?
Hawaii.
It made no
Yeah.
sense. Where are there uninhabited islands? In Hawaii is just in
Full
the
of
middle.
cannibals. No, full of cannibal tribes.
But the professor knew this. He knew.
The
Oh yeah,
Kawimbi, whatever he called
Yeah.
them.
The
like
Marubi.
oh,
The Karubi.
you
Yeah.
know this island chain, do you? Then I guess other people would know. But there's no island chains there. There's nothing till Guam, pal. So yeah, the premise made me furious.
It's Uncharted, right? We're supposed to believe that they went on a tour. Somehow, in a very short amount of time, they went through the Bermuda Triangle and they have no idea where they are. Like, there's no modern maps or radio doesn't exist.
But radio does exist because they're close enough to hear the broadcast that
Yeah.
they're presumed lost and dead. You're like, wait, if we're that close where we can get a radio signal, I bet we could fucking swim there. Like,
Not only
what?
that, you think the professor could take that
There's
and
sharks.
he could take the internals of the radio and
Yeah.
rewire them to
Do
turn
like
it
an
into,
SOS call. What kind
yeah.
of
He's not
professor
that
is
kind.
this?
He's not that kind of professor. He's a professor.
Not a MacGyver?
of,
He's like a paleontologist, right? That's why he
yeah,
does
he's a
stuff-
professor of cannibalistic tribes. Well, okay, let's not just shit on this show. There was stuff to like.
It's a
There
great
were
show.
Jokes, hot. The chicks are beautiful. Marianne and Ginger are gorgeous. I mean, honestly, especially for the time when you made it's hit or miss what they thought was hot. These two are absolute knockouts. Both of them knockouts, 100%. Wow.
Yes.
Why is the professor not just plowing through them?
Why
Especially
would you be
Gilligan
trying
and
to
the-
get off the island?
right? If you've got
I got
food and
everything
water.
I need. Beach and these two.
I'd be trying to get their clothes off
cave.
the island.
Yeah.
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 I
I
mean,
like
it's
also
good.
it was like it was a very great example of how we'll have the down home girl next door and then the like makeup kind of starlet one. And so producers are like, whatever guys want, we got it. You want the
Yeah.
dark haired down home girl, you want this like makeup out, like whatever, looks like I guess the lounge singer, that's what she was.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Why
Or
is she
you-
wearing
or you want
Ginger's
them
on this
both.
desert island or a tropical island? She's just like, well, I guess I've got no choice but to wear this dazzling long dress the entire time. Like,
Oh,
take-
even in
take
the
that
Well,
off.
she
radio.
didn't pack a change of clothes for the boat.
Yeah. in the radio ad. When
Why are you wearing that under the boat? That's another question.
Because she has an image to upkeep for all the paparazzi.
Yeah, she's the original.
Look at me in my dazzling dress on the shitbag boat.
Listen, there's a billionaire on the boat. She's got to bring it.
Yeah, I agree. And if you're the professor when the captain, huge fat asshole, like
The skipper,
no redeeming qualities to this fucking guy. Then you got Gilligan, who's just one chromosome away from being a fucking wizard. I don't know. He's so fucking dumb. Like they have this plan to sail on a raft to get help. Why are you trying to talk him out of it? Be like, go.
Those skippers,
yeah,
he goes,
good luck to you.
Hey, there was a funny line though in the show. There's a funny line where the skipper goes up to Gilligan. He's like, "Oh, Gilligan's got all the a sign that says Gilligan's raft's hung up, and there's all the bamboo poles they're going to build the raft out of." And Skipper goes, Gilligan goes, "Hey, it's done." Skipper goes, "Oh, I knew you could do it. Good job, honey. How's the raft? Where's the raft?" And he goes, "Oh no, the sign's done." I chuckled.
That was good. There was a lot of chuckles in the show.
There were some chuckles. The shark scene, I got some chuckles, even though it was the longest shark scene. Half the show was them so the professor goes, "Hey, watch out, there's sharks in that water." And they build the raft, and these sharks are highly aggressive. They spend 10 minutes slowly getting giant chunks bitten out. Small sharks, but giant chunks bitten out at the bottom of the raft, which doesn't happen. And slowly, for whatever reason, taking the raft apart to whack the water with the bamboo posts that they built the raft out of.
Why would you make the raft smaller?
Well, because you needed the joke where he goes, "The sharks are gone," and then Gilligan says, "Oh, good thing bamboo is filling." And then there's a joke. A joke set up. My other joke I liked is when we understand the professor why he's on the island, because he was able to take mango juice and berry paste and create a shellac. And as he's using all the natural oils to shellac the post, Gilligan's licking it the whole time because it's delicious. And then he goes, "If this was frozen, it'd be a shellaxicle." So there's just silly one-liners. Zing, zing, zing.
It's writing like that made Sherwood Schwartz a star.
It's a
producing writing.
For a first episode, black and white, in the year of whatever, 1960, whatever. I was very impressed. I thought they did a great job.
I agree. I agree. It was it has a lot like things were way dumber and easier back then. Like even 80s plots were dumb and stupid. But I agree. There were some laughs.
Clever.
The characters were developed, and you can see the interactions. And the whole plot with like these cannibals, like, oh, there's cannibals that used to be on this island. They find a mask and like a band of
the necklace
claws or something, a necklace. And they're like, no, they're headhunters, the professor knows. So Gilligan and the skipper leave on the raft. They're out at sea. They think they're hundreds of miles away. Of course, they're not. They're just on the other side of the island. Rico's trying to bite his elbow like a retard.
Try to crack my nut.
Yeah.
Here, they managed to wash back up to the island, but not
that old
Hawaii.
Pickleball injury he's got.
Yeah, right. But it was funny the way it built it up, because they get back on the island and now they're, oh God, where are we? And they hear the sounds of the professor, Marianne, the house.
Right.
They start a fire, which makes the other team think that, the Marubi, like the cannibals are here. So there's a funny back and forth of them both thinking the others are cannibals. There's
Very
a trap
clever.
set by a cave. It was cute. It was funny. I enjoyed it.
Yes. Yeah. I felt like I was watching like live action Scooby-Doo a bit. Like the way that they were and chasing each other. And then
the costumes, they're pretending to be trees.
Yes, exactly. It's like the theme of writing. You can see how Scooby-Doo influenced.
Here was another plot hole.
Oh, Rico just put all the holes in Gilligan's Island.
Talk about this
so
thing is tight, man.
So the professor, when Gilligan and the captain get back to the island and they're dressed up as the trees, and the professor shoots a bow and arrow at him that he apparently crafted himself, which is
made a
amazing.
bow and arrow.
So he like hits him and he's like, the tree's running away. It must be the tribe. Then he blows on the conch shell really loud. If there's a tribe of headhunter cannibals, why are you drawing attention to where you're located? Wouldn't it be wouldn't you be like,
wait, wasn't that to draw? Wasn't that because he wanted to trap them in the cave? He set
no,
the vine trap.
It was a signal
It was
to
like
the
a
other
warning
people.
system.
Oh, okay.
But
yeah, they were
you're 20 yards away, and you're calling attention to yourself. Well, if you're really scared of cannibals, wouldn't you not draw attention to yourself? Like, no, I'm not here. I'm somewhere else.
I land on an island where I think there's cannibals, and I happen together a bow and arrow, and then I'm like, I'll shoot it at the one cannibal. There's like hundreds of them. They're gonna come get you, asshole. Like, don't attack the yeah. Oh, good. I fended off the one cannibal on the whole.
If I was on
like
an island
when
of
Indiana
cannibals,
Jones is running away, and then the tribe of is coming over the hill after him.
Yeah,
I would have, if I had one bow and one
a
arrow,
lot more cannibals.
if I had one bow and one arrow and 100 cannibals, I would use that one bow and one arrow on me. I'd just go like, right through my brain. And we're done here. Enjoy your meal. I'm not going to be alive for you to skin me and eat me. Thank you, though.
Right. That is funny when he goes, the tribe on the island, they're collectors. And Gilligan goes, what do they collect? And he goes, heads. Yeah. We didn't have the land acknowledgements that we do now for indigenous people.
That's liberals would have been on Gilligan's Island with the Maroon, like, I acknowledge this is your land. And they start tearing into them.
Yeah. Where's the land acknowledgement for the Maroonies on the island? Hello.
They're like, thank you. We respect your culture.
Oh, so good. Wow.
Yeah.
What a
all right. Well, what do you give it?
Way.
I'm gonna have to.
I want to give it at least an A-,
geez.
man. This is a show.
A-
for the time period it was.
I mean,
it's got to be good. Okay. This thing is good. It is a show that I think really transitioned people from writing comedy. There's other shows from that era, but nobody watches them. This show has staying power. People still like it. I used to like it as a kid. I watched this first episode. I don't remember watching it ever. And you go, this is hilarious. Like, this is hilarious TV. This is good television. It's not serious. It's goofy. The storylines interacted with each other. It was, like you said, the character development was good. Like, it is just the perfect television show. You watch it, you laugh, you go away.
All right, Rico disagrees. Rico, your take?
Tom can't watch a TV show he doesn't love. It's amazing. I give this a C plus.
Why do you think I agreed to do this show?
I did not find it very funny. I like the Thurston Howell's character. I liked him, and I liked Marianne because she's fucking hot as hell.
Yes.
And I'm giving it a curve because. Like what's that?
I said, so far you like it all.
No, I hated the captain. Gilligan was annoying me. I think he toned it down a little, like was less dumb, like in the later episodes. Because I know I've watched at least 20 episodes of this. I don't remember him being like completely retarded. Just kind of like.
No, I think goofy. He got less retarded. And the skipper got more abusive. The skipper got much more abusive as he went on. He started like physically beating him with his hat all the time. Yeah.
It's a great show.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, the whole thing was just kind of dumb, I thought, but it was the 60s.
The idea.
Yeah.
It's not real.
Right. Well, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than I thought I would. I'll give it a solid B plus. That's what I give Gilligan's Island. B plus. Hot chicks, stupid story, but entertaining. Whatever. Crack me up. The Maruby thing was clever enough. B plus. Would watch again.
For the time that they're in to create this premise of goofiness, an island with indigenous folk. Like, that's pretty creative for a first episode. I mean, I've watched a lot of first episodes and they suck. Like, they had storylines that overlap. I felt like I was
You
watching
watched
the
the
original.
whole season of every show we've ever watched. What are you talking about?
Well, that's not true. I didn't watch that frog show from Asia.
Oh yeah. I have to go. I have to take a pee. Keep talking. I'll be back in 1 minute.
Well, we
I
got
will
to
tell you
train
this,
shoot
though.
you.
Rico, quick sidebar. Have you been watching the Dexter Resurrection?
I've watched like the first 3 or 4 episodes so far.
Okay, I'm fully.
I was
caught up.
watching. I was watching another show that I just finished the season of, so now I got to turn my attention back to Dexter. It has an incredibly high rating on IMDb.
Dude, I'm watching
It's
it
like 9.2.
We just watched the last episode 9 that came out today. I mean, I love the whole Dexter franchise. This is giving Dexter. If you like Dexter, it is that.
Yeah,
It's hard
I gotta. It's what?
Yeah, even though the show came out and it left for a while. The idea that they're trying to bring it back, rejigger it a little bit with his kid and stuff. I'm like, I just want more of this. I love it. It's it's one of my favorite franchises when it comes to TV. And watched it. What was the show you said that you were watching before it? You were saying you were just finished.
It's called From. I don't know if you've ever heard of it.
No,
it's
I don't
kind of
think
like
I
a horror. It's kind of like a horror show.
Okay.
It's on MGM Plus, so not a lot of people have that. But it's from the people who created Lost. And
so it's going to be a long show that has a lot of interesting stuff and then ends unsatisfactorily with a bullshit ending.
Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's not over yet. What I know. Whatever. I'll still enjoy the lead up to it.
All right, let's get back on track here. I know it's my fault we got off track. All right. The Hunting Wives. Yeah.
Whoa,
Don,
the
you're
Hunting Wives. Softcore porn is back.
What did I say about the most famous person on this show when we talked about doing the show? What's her name?
Malin Ackerman always shows
her tits. She
I
must tell her agent.
She didn't show him yet. She didn't show him yet, though.
Yes,
those
she
were her
did.
tits.
No,
those weren't her tits. Those were we're skipping to the end of the episode. Those were 2 hot salutes in the hot tub with her husband's glorious tits.
Did you not watch the first 5 minutes of the show?
Girl. Yeah, she changes in front of her when she first meets the girl at the party.
How did I miss this?
I don't know.
Because you are.
Well, I have to rewatch
it. The boring blonde goes into the bathroom at the boss's party.
Yeah.
And
she gives her a pill.
Yeah.
And her tits coming out.
She just takes off her dress and puts like Kleenex into her panties for a tampon.
Right. And then she has her zip her up in the back.
Yeah.
I literally must have looked away for 10 seconds or gone to get a water from the fridge when this happened.
She must tell her agent, I am only interested in roles where I get topless within the first 2 minutes my character is introduced. Because
so much.
It's amazing.
And her tits are fantastic.
I've never seen redheaded chicks naked before. It's pretty cool. I've never seen ginger boobies. I mean, you like ginger boobies? Boom. You got the shot.
The internet's out there, buddy. You can find pretty much anything you need. Anything you want. Don likes it organically. Don's like, it's like that book. Remember that book, The Secret, where if you believe in something long enough, like it'll come to you. That was Don with redheaded nipples. Eventually, he's like, I just have to believe it, and eventually it'll be mine.
I think I can. Yeah. When I was gonna want to jack off to boobies, I go, I think I can. Boom. The world gives.
Well, wonderful start to the show. And it also starts off with the deadliest game, where we see the show starts with a blonde running through the woods and she's being hunted. And I made a mental note. Blondes, the easiest to hunt at night in the woods, right? I mean, if you're a brunette, you got a bigger advantage. If you're a black chick, you're 100% good. Being a white blonde, dead. Why even run? Stand out like a sore thumb.
Well,
Yeah,
he wasn't successful.
yeah.
But we don't know who the blonde is, correct?
That's
We
the
don't
cool
know.
There's a couple.
Very-
There's a couple blondes in the show. There's the. I guess she's. Would you say she's a main character, the blonde wife?
Yeah. I have no idea what her name is, but the
Who's
blonde wife,
super boring.
I call her
she is
Matt.
super
Matthews.
boring. She's very
Yeah.
stuck up, very judgmental. She gives the
Yeah.
we used to call it the stink face or the gas face. Whatever these are like good old country girls. So this takes place in Texas.
RBF.
They moved to Texas, and her husband is working with like this guy who's getting into politics. She's there, drags along. She's from Boston and doesn't drink. Is a real like East Coast prude, and now she's exposed to all of these Texas ladies who are all just fucking awesome.
Gems. Wonderful.
I know
Well,
they're
not
going to
all.
turn evil at some point, but they seem
Not
pretty.
all. There was one that was
I
that
like
was
when women
not
have good
attractive, and she was also kind of the evil one.
What the other redhead?
Yeah.
She was attractive. You're crazy, Rico. She was attractive.
They're all
Well,
attractive.
let's go. You didn't even notice the Ackerman's tits. So who are you?
I
to-
was out of the room. I always notice Ackerman
Who are you
tits.
to
I can
give
remember. I can
observations
remember
on
every
anything?
Ackerman tit I've ever seen in my life. I had
Oh,
it filed away under A for Ackerman.
we will have to have a
Is there
titty off.
anyone above her, like in the alpha and the Dewey Decimal System of?
No, Amy Adams is after her, but Ackerman
Yeah.
comes first. Amy
They're
Adams
like
has
the
also
best
shown
movies
her redhead boobers in some show with was it a show with Jude Law? Some movie
that
where she's
girl-
like a
What other movies was she in where she showed her boobies?
Mount
Harold
Ackerman.
and Kumar. Harold and Kumar.
That
Is
was
she
like her
also
first
in-
wonderful.
Remember in like
The Watchmen for sure. She's
okay.
She's showing it off in that movie.
She's not in the Owen Wilson movie where he goes back to college and then they have like the
No, not in Old School.
Yeah.
She shows off her tits in that one with Ben Stiller, I think, where she's the crazy chick he marries.
Oh
Mm.
yeah, what's that dumb movie?
is it
Fools Rush In or something like that.
No, not
something
Fools
else.
Rush In, but shows it off of there. Whatever. Malin Ackerman's a treasure. She's an American treasure. We can all agree on that. So
We speak your name.
yeah. So they're in this main blonde. She looks like a younger Edie Falco, which is not great, but she's
Sopranos
okay
wife?
looking.
Yikes.
Yeah, looks like that.
Nobody wants to see
She's
her
okay
boobies.
looking. Yeah, but they come in. They go to this event for this this big Texas rally for this guy who looks like he might get into politics, and it is what's his name? Dylan? Is it Dylan Mulroney? I think that's the
That
name of the
guy's
guy.
in everything. Yeah. He
Yeah.
was just in Gemstones. He's in everything.
Yeah. So he's up there giving a stump speech and riling up the crowd. And he's like, I marked this down. It's a great line. He's speaking my language. He goes, you know what we need? They got guns, the people that are coming in and doing bad stuff. And then he goes, the people that are down at the border, the old gringos, they got guns. You know what? Good people need more guns. And all the
That's
Texans
right.
cheer. And I cheered from my couch. I was like, yeah. And then
Good people do need more guns. He's right.
good people need more
Yeah.
guns.
Bad
And then
people
this
need less
stuck-up
guns.
blonde. Yeah, this stuck-up blonde. He's like, "Oh, hey, little lady, nice to meet you. What do you think of the speech?" He goes, "Thought it was a little racist." And I was like,
That's a good way to introduce yourself.
Yeah,
That's racist.
I thought I was going to hate. Nothing about the speech was racist, in my opinion. By the way,
No.
ridiculous. But it sets who she is as a freaking the turd, the punch.
Yes. Yeah. We need to establish that she is a not just ultra, but ultra nightmare liberal. She's from the nicest, most expensive part of Massachusetts. So
Oh yeah.
it's like
So
a fish
when
out of water.
the Ackerman introduces her to her other friends, and she's like, "Oh, she's from Boston," and she's like, "Cambridge." Like, fuck off.
Cambridge.
No one cares, bitch.
Yeah. No, that makes us hate you more. But that
Well,
was
again, but I
they're like,
appreciate the
we
show
gotta
because they're
make
doing it on
we gotta hate
purpose.
her.
They're doing it on purpose, right?
right. We're supposed to hate the woman, right? Exactly. She's
They're
a
really
know-it-all cunt.
building it up. Yeah,
Yes,
especially because all
she's
the
a
other
know-it-all
girls,
cunt.
Don, your
She's
internet
prejudiced,
sucks.
judging.
Yeah, we get in every other syllable.
Your internet sucks shit. All right, put your earbuds back in, but really it's that your internet's garbage. So yeah, she introduced all these girls. They're the wives of the sheriffs. They're like the power brokers in this Texas town, and they're partiers. All the ladies are like the real housewives of Texas. They're party animals. They drink. They don't work. They shoot guns. Great scene with them shooting guns. There was an interesting scene though, if you gentlemen recall, with the high school aged gentleman. Yeah. And at one point I thought it was Malin Ackerman's son.
I did too at first. I was like, this is weird. And then it became normal. Weird. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Not yours.
Yeah. So she goes in to find, Brock. And she goes and talks to her two twin sons who are playing video games. They're like, oh, he's in our room, which is also weird because this guy's in their room trying to fuck his girlfriend, this blonde chick who has a morbidly obese fat mother, we find out later. But he's trying to bang her. She's like, no,
This
we made
is
a
us.
promise to God. Yeah. She's from This Is Us. This is we, she should say. She's so fat. So he's trying to bang her.
She's
America. She's like, no, we made a promise to God we wouldn't have sex again. And she then, I love the scene, gets on the side of the bed and starts praying to God. And he just starts jerking off next to her in the bed. Because he's a horned up.
Well, he's a high school boy, man. I mean, we don't ever lose that.
No.
No,
we don't.
Horned up. Yeah. I should stop masturbating right now.
Yeah. And then to cap the scene, Malin Ackerman's character is like looking for them to bring them down for whatever. And she opens the door and this locks eyes with this high schooler jerking off and just like watches him for a minute. And this is when both Rico and I thought it was her son. And we're like, this is very weird. And then you find out
it's very confusing, that scene. Yeah, that scene is weird because they're at a party house and then the mom asks the girl, like, have you seen my kid? And then she has to go look for the kid. But like everybody in this house doesn't live there, which is really weird. The masturbator, his girlfriend, the twins that she's looking for, even the woman who finds them. You're like, this setup was very odd because the girl goes, oh, I'll go look for your son, and then find him getting struck out by not even struck out. I'm going to masturbate with my girlfriend while she's praying for me. Like, who could rub one out with prayer?
That's a great question for Never Have I Ever. If you ever play that game again, use that scenario and see who has to drink.
Well, actually, okay, let's all be real. So we've all been right there just rubbing one out as the girl's praying. But when some random chick that's your mom's friend opens the door and you lock eyes, you're like,
super hot. Yeah.
Here we go.
I mean, Gabe, big respect for the kid, but we find out later because all these high school kids are hitting on these hot moms. They must just be ramming these moms nonstop.
Oh yeah. And then even afterwards, he sees her in the hallway. He's like, I could go again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. It's like, all right,
good on you, brother.
Get out of here. I don't know, reboot. Get out of here.
Good on
you gotta go.
But she turns it down. And then we get another 2 scenes in a row of girls giving their men blue balls, because then it cuts to the blonde. She goes home after the party to her husband. Her husband tries to get it on with her, and she's like, no, not tonight. And I'm like, that's 2 blue balls in a row. But then Malin Ackerman, again, the hero of the show, goes home and, fucks her husband.
Is she the best friend you could ever meet in your life? If she wanted to become friends with me and she's like, I want to fuck you. I want you to party with me all the time. And that's all. I don't know.
And you
What
get
else?
to go to fantastic parties.
Yeah.
You can walk into bars, and also, there's unspoken lesbian lust between Malin Ackerman and this blonde. And
that is
very, very pronounced. And that's why the redhead chick who's so mad, clearly there's redhead scissoring that's been going on.
Oh, I'm talking.
Trying to start a fire in the Texas underbrush.
I used to jack off to this Skinamax stuff in the 90s, where you're just like watching a movie, waiting for the two chicks to make out. Boobies are revealed, and then you have a very small window to get back to your room while your parents are asleep, and you're like, oh shit, I gotta get out of here. This thing is awesome. I can't wait to see how it ends. You don't care how it ends. Are you just waiting for the boobies? It's a very weird new approach to softcore porn that Netflix knows. That it was like, hey, you have your dad's login? Watch this show. He's watching it.
It's fantastic.
That's right.
So they then go, she gets invited, this blonde, even though she sucks ass, Malin Ackerman takes a liking to her. She wants to corrupt her. And she does.
She goes, let's
go
So
she
hunting.
invites her to the girls' outing. Let's go hunting. Or let's go to this party. She shows up. The blonde's like, oh, I don't drink. It's like,
no, she goes, let's go to the cabin. They're going to the cabin where all the wives hang out. Yeah.
Yeah, to get hammered and probably les it out. So they start hanging out. They go, let's go to the boat. They get on the boat, which turns out shotgun party. They drive to an island to shoot guns. And
that's another awesome thing about her. Like,
she goes, oh, let's go do skeet shooting. And
fuck yeah, we are.
That's fun.
We're the best friend ever.
It's so we have to establish that these people like having fun around shooting, and that the other girl is so uncomfortable because
she also, when she first meets everyone, she's like, so what do you guys do for work?
For work.
All right. Who brought this fucking killjoy?
Who gives a shit what people do for work? I'm here to
She
have
gives the
fun.
same stink face too. Every time they answer anything, they're like, we're gonna shoot guns. She's like, yeah. It's like,
with bullets.
shows a little enthusiasm. Like, okay, fun. You're like, whatever. A little enthusiasm would be great.
I want to move to Texas and have stink face all the time. Okay, great. How did that guy bring her there? Divorce that bitch right away. Don't bring her to Texas.
God, seriously. You could bang all these hot.
Well, there is a twist. There is a twist, though.
What is it?
Jumping forward, the twist is actually it's the husband who fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Yes,
and
agree. He's an asshole. Any
he
husband
makes her stop
drink,
drinking. She's not allowed to drive.
Nonsense.
She has to
no
be home
modern
at like
woman
7 o'clock.
Massachusetts. No, these Massachusetts broads, they're not going to listen to a dude. They're going to be like, fuck you, I'm going to do whatever I want. Like the premise that this woman listens to her husband, he's like, oh, he doesn't want me to drink, he doesn't want me to drive. It's like, this is
I got one accident.
No husband would say that.
Exactly. What it hurt. So
big deal.
They go shooting. The redhead that Rico doesn't think is attractive, who is attractive?
It's killed one person. No big deal.
She and Malin Ackerman were besties, and now Malin likes the blonde. And the redhead's all pissed off. Her husband's the sheriff, so she looks into the new blonde girl's record.
That's a good
arrest. But it's locked. We don't know what's in those files. It's a mystery.
Because they're like blocked records. These are
they're
sealed.
blocked. They're classified, locked down, file sealed.
Yeah.
So we don't know what she's done, but something terrible, obviously. So Malin Ackerman, who is the best, she takes her out. They go to this dancing club. They're dancing. There's a one-eyed Mexican, and I'm pretty sure there's some phrase, honky tonk. And I think there's some phrase movie. It's like just you and me and a one-eyed Mexican. So this guy does not like Malin Ackerman's character, Margot, and calls her Mandy, and she gets real mad. So she's got a dark past.
Oh, yeah. He goes, and he's from her past. And he brings it up. And she didn't like that.
Right, took his eye out, man.
Ooh.
So, also, there's a scene where Malin Ackerman lessons out on her again. She does body shots off the blonde, which is lovely.
I have the notes
one
here.
does.
So what they did, we have to go back to fun stuff because they go shooting and then they flirt And then they go to the honky tonk. And then the frozen eye guy comes, creates mystery.
Are you reading your notes?
Yes,
Yes,
absolutely. I'm taking this seriously. This is a real job.
What do we have
for
to go
me.
back to? I literally just brought us up to that point. What are we going back to? That's
So
where we
wait
were.
a
You
minute.
brought us
What you
right
just
back to exactly where I took us to, Don.
Well, but I did it in a recap. That's what they call a recap. You know, you just
Thank
gotta
God.
get there.
A
It's
recap
like a
of the
show.
recap.
Recap of the recap. Thank you, Rico.
I know what we missed. They also did a cheers to
We
cunt,
should change your
which I
name to
appreciate.
recap. They do a
Yeah.
cheers. They do the body shots. And then here we are.
And you brought the show to a shrieking halt. Well
the
done,
show is already
sir.
at a shrinking halt.
Well
the
done.
4 fans are liking it.
Between
Wait.
your terrible internet
Ooh.
and your terrible paying attention to what's actually happening in the show. All right, so anyway,
There's another part that we missed though,
Okay,
because
what
there's
was
the high school boyfriend. He goes then to pick up the high school girlfriend from the fat mom's house, and then she says to him, "Hey, we already boned once. We could bone
No,
again."
no. You're skipping it over. She's like, because the kid went out to get ribs or something, and the girlfriend's like, was she there? And then this infuriated the dude who wouldn't even like talk to her or look at her, and then she's obviously so desperate for approval from her boyfriend that she's like, yeah, we can just fuck again.
That's
And
right.
she took
He's
off
like,
her promise
oh.
ring, right?
That's
She
the
gave
thing.
him her promise
She
ring.
gives him the
to God.
purity ring. Yes.
Yeah.
And that is very important because I wanted to ask you guys, have you ever been given a purity ring?
No one that would have relations with me would ever be wearing a purity ring in the first place.
Okay. Where do
Well,
you get a purity
There was a
ring?
girl one time. Wait, real quick story. There was a girl
we
one
got
time.
we got a Brian purity
No, I didn't have a
ring
purity
story.
ring, but a girl I had hooked up with.
Okay.
We had been full naked, and I took her on Valentine's Day on a date a couple weeks later.
How
and
old
we're
are
in my
you?
bed
How old
hooking
are
up. 20.
Okay.
I'm in the dorm still. This is before I went fraternity. I'm hooking up with her in my bed, and she's like, I go to like take her top down, and she's like, no. I'm like, no.
Why are you here?
We already were through this. You were like totally naked in my bed. It's Valentine's Day. No. It's like, no, I don't want it. I'm like,
Why
well,
are you here?
getting late. Yeah, it looks like it's a little late. Time to go. I got the broom like on the night of the Apollo. I played the horn. I broomed around the room.
Did you get the hook? You hooked her neck.
I got a clown with a hook. I was like, Bobo. He's like, man. She pulled her out of the room. Maybe she didn't want to get naked because of the clown with the hook in the corner. But I don't
Maybe, best friend Ben was sitting on the edge of his bed watching.
Yeah, jacking off like that high school.
She
boy.
locked eyes with him.
There you go.
She had an opposite reaction though.
Right. Yeah. And then the old guy that lived in the dorm opened the door and saw me rub one.
Hey.
Oh, it's good. See, we got it.
Malin Ackerman opened the door as I was trying to jerk off.
Yeah, you should have put the sock on the door, the necktie, or whatever the hell you perverts do.
All right. Yes, we missed that part. But then cut forward, they go out on the boat, they shoot the guns. The blonde chick is like, ew, guns. Stink face. But then she shoots the gun and hits a target. She's like, ooh, guns. And she goes to the honky tonk bar. Malin Ackerman takes her out and she's like, you want to drive this truck.
That's right. I don't know how to drive stick.
I don't know how. And then she's like, you know what'll help you drive stick? Drinking whiskey. Again, Malin Ackerman's character, the best. Just the
Gotta
number
love
one in the
a redheaded
So
Irish
great.
woman.
Love it. Fantastic. Like,
Yeah.
and she's like, ooh, whiskey. Ooh, that tastes so good. And then she's doing freaking donuts.
Yeah, she just downs the bottle.
Like how
the blonde
if
clearly
I
has
have a
had a
flask,
drinking problem.
She's
in
like,
the
why
past.
dip your toe when you can jump
nobody's taking their top shelf bourbon or their nice whiskey and going, I need this in my flask for day-to-day use. No, you put your trash booze in there.
Well,
and the girl's like, oh,
they're
that's
rich.
good.
gluten society member like Ackerman is.
I guess suppose,
They're rich.
I was
They're rich.
projecting my poor self onto her flask.
Yeah. And of course, there's also some foreshadowing. So there's an earlier scene where Mal and Ackerman's like, we'll do this, we'll keep it our secret. And the blonde goes, well, we don't have secrets. And she's like, what kind of marriage do you have? Which I chuckled at as a man with no secrets.
Right.
And they do the donuts. Malin drops this blonde chick back off. It's like 2 a.m. She kisses her son. She gets about her husband, and who's awake, waiting. Which, by the way, I would be too if my wife was out and hadn't called me. I would be very angry.
Nope, never.
But she gets in bed, and the husband goes, "You smell like whiskey. You've been drinking." She's like, "No."
You wait for
Okay,
your
good
wife.
night.
That's
And
just
then
going to piss her off.
I don't care. I
it
worry.
once.
I worry.
Mm-mm. Don't worry. She's a
This
grown
is
woman.
Los Angeles. She could have been in a homeless knife fight. For all I know.
She could have been on a 3-hour tour on an island.
I told you not to go to the marina. I didn't trust that skipper.
So Blonde goes to bed next to her husband, who is a little bitch, but maybe for good reason. And then it cuts to Malin Ackerman coming home, and Dylan Mulvaney is just sitting in the hot tub with 2 big-titted hotties, young big tits hotties, and she just walks by and she's like, "Don't do anything I wouldn't do."
Yes.
They
need to establish
Ackerman.
that. They're not in
best.
love and they're not romantic. This is a relationship strictly based on mutual needs. Yeah, she doesn't. No love there, and
there's a lot of love between those two. They love each other. They have an arrangement.
If I was rich,
they boned like a day ago.
Yeah, and if I was a rich guy, I'm like, well, bring my wife up into this thing. I got 2 other hotties. Let's make this a real good party. Like, why is she leaving? Like, you went from having 4
I think
boobies
if your
to
wife
6.
was cool with the situation of you with 2 naked women in a hot tub, she's like, yeah, have fun. I don't think you're going to question the situation too much more. You're like, all right, well.
Yeah,
I guess you're right.
Don't upset that apple cart, maybe.
It's not a one-time
Why
thing,
introduce another
right?
variable to the situation when the situation is perfect?
I'm thinking, this is my one chance. Let's bring everybody together. No, this is like a day-to-day
This is
thing
the
for
best night
him.
of my life.
Dom's like, bring out the TV and put on Gilligan's Island. That's the
Yeah,
only thing that makes it better.
we should have a barbecue right now. I
Don's
want to remember this.
Don's with 2 hot chicks. And he's like, let me FaceTime my wife right now, just real quick.
No one's gonna believe me, especially not her. I go like, babe, look, you make fun of me all the time. I can get 2 girls. See. Yes. Wives. What are we gonna do with them?
Wonderful. And then it ends. The episode ends with, it flashes back. It begins with the blonde crawling through the leaves in the wood with a bullet hole in her shoulder. And it ends with a blonde in the woods crawling through the woods, and they put a bullet in the back of her head. So
And all the events that we talked about were 3 weeks earlier.
correct.
Wow.
Now, we all know, though, this could be any chick. These wacky bitches, they change their hair colors all the time. It could be anyone.
Yeah. I think they want us to think.
Except the black girl.
things,
Yeah, I
or
don't
the
think
fat
it's
one. You know,
You know
that
it's
fat
not-
chick
you know
that's
it's
running
not her.
around.
Yeah. Oh, what a twist of it was. That night Shyamalan style.
She's a shapeshifter. She's really a hottie.
And then Shyamalan has to have a cameo and everything. It turns out he's the hot black chick.
I like that he does that. He goes, I got to put myself in movies because I want the insurance.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's like free insurance for him. So he puts him in so.
All right, so what did I miss? Anything to add for my recap?
Let me see. Let me check my notes.
But please talk about everything we just talked about.
I forgot to say one thing. I did think it was funny. So you had Malin Ackerman's character's name is like Margot Banks, and I was just laughing because the guy's jerking it and she's looking at him, and I was like, oh, jerking it for Miss Banks is like the new driving Miss Daisy.
I like that. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not worth bringing up.
I gotta say, the notes that I have, the best one is the
To recap everything I just said
purity
again?
ring thing. It's funny. It's the worst. No, Rico's fine. I don't need notes for him. He's a good guy. Margot rides home. She's not allowed to drink. She learns how to drive stick, drinks booze. Then they have donuts. I mean, it was a fun show. What do
You know,
gonna
one day when this show is as big as the Joe Rogan show, Don's notes are going to fetch a fortune on eBay.
That's right.
Absolutely.
That's
Well,
right.
let's just actually one thing to reiterate. There is so much hot lesbian innuendo going on in this show. Just
Softcore
constantly
porn,
like
baby.
Melon Ackerman like licking this girl, doing body shots off her,
The
grabbing
body
her
shots,
thighs. Like when she drops her off at the house, Melon Ackerman, they stop for a minute because the blonde goes to get out, and it's that moment. It's almost like a date where she's like, should we make out? And my wife's sitting at the kitchen table. I'm watching the show right before we come up, and I'm just sitting there on the floor because I fucked my back up, and I'm like, make out. Make out. She's just
I
looking
need
over her shoulder at me like,
I
I'm like,
need this.
make out.
They are
Well-
doing a lot of like romance with them because every movie where a guy teaches a woman to play pool, they use that scene for the girl teaching her to shoot skeet. Where
Yeah.
you go, oh yeah, that's like where your dick's supposed to go next to her vagina, but it's just
Yeah,
two
she wedged
women's
her-
with their
she wedged
legs.
her foot. Yeah, she wedged her foot in on her inside of her leg.
This woman hates her husband so much, and he's such a nightmare that she's like,
She
this
doesn't hate her husband
non-dick
that much.
woman.
She loves her husband. They have an arrangement. She has a wonderful life. She just wants to bang and corrupt this sweet young thing. And
like
I don't blame her.
It's like Cruel Intentions.
There's no way she likes a guy
exactly,
that. How are you
exactly.
going to love anybody that says you're not allowed to drive your car anymore and you can't drink?
We're talking about different
anymore?
people.
I wouldn't
You're
like
talking
that.
about snooty blonde.
I'm talking
And
about
we're
that.
just talking about
The snooty blonde is attracted to the women because her husband is a nightmare.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
like,
Sorry. I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about Dylan Mulvaney.
no,
Mulroney.
like her husband's a dick. He's like, you can't drive and you can't drink. Like, that's the worst thing you could say to a woman. Don't
Other
do
than
things that
Uh,
make you happy.
I keep going the lead, by the way, the name of that trans Bud Light person.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
keep
I
saying Dylan Mulvaney, which is hilarious.
I know. Dylan Mulroney is who we're talking about.
I thought that Mulvaney.
Dermot Mulroney. He's got such a weird name. Dermot Mulroney.
Dermot? What kind of fucking name is like Kermit with a D?
Dermot?
Dermot?
Dormant.
Dormant.
It's like well, the guy, the mom's
cock is dormant.
herpes. You know, like you could give herpes to your kid if you're outwardly like open weeping sores. They're like at the same time they're like, are your herpes weeping? And then they're like, what do you want to name your kid? She's like, they're dormant.
Yeah, my
She's like,
herpes are dormant.
Dermot Mulroney it is.
Dermot.
Unfortunate timing.
Well, what can you do?
Yeah.
All right, what do you give the show? Let's wrap it up.
I like it. I thought it was fun. I'd give it a B. I'd watch it again.
You gave this less than Gilligan's. Okay,
No, I gave Gilligan's Island an A.
I know.
I think an A minus. I don't know.
That's what I just said. Good. Thanks for recapping what I just said.
Let's recap Don's grades.
Hold on.
Let's
Let's
check
go
the
to
notes.
I don't know. They're all good. They all
I'll go
suck.
next. I enjoyed this show way more than I thought I would, and I think I am going to watch it. I think I'm going to bring the wife in and watch it with her. I give it a, I thinking about it, thinking back. Yeah, I give it an A minus. I actually really enjoyed it.
A minus.
Yeah,
Wow.
man. It has hot chicks. It has guns. It has lesbianism. It has
Nipples.
It has nudity, intrigue, mystery. I'm all in. I love it. I'm going to keep watching.
Got it all. It's a good show.
Yeah, I'm a B plus. It was intriguing. Of course, they were a little slow, mainly when it was about anyone but Ackerman.
I guess a show with hot women, it's like B and above.
Rico, doesn't a kid jacking off next to a praying teenager?
No, there was
at least half a grade. At least half a grade.
Oh, there were A plus 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 moments.
How do you only give it a B?
Because the show was 50 minutes long, and I don't like 50-minute long shows.
Don't penalize the show for that.
Well, you got to take everything into account.
I guess so. He's got a very
So I'm
specific
thinking I'm
scale.
gonna watch it like Don Cinemax movies, where you just fast forward. And then I'll watch like the last episode to find out.
Fast forwarding to the good parts.
Yep, exactly.
Yeah.
So
The good parts are the boobs.
Yes, they are.
All
All right, what
well,
should we do for next episode?
this is tough. It's a tough one.
I don't know what's
You
new.
know, I still want to do for an old show, 30 Rock or Saturday Night Live, because all these people are leaving Saturday Night Live's cast right now, except Bowen Yang, who sucks shit and I hate. He's sticking around.
Yeah.
I haven't watched Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, that tells you something.
I haven't either, but I see the clips.
I think. What'd you say before SNL?
30 Rock, which is the
That's-
Tina Fey with
That's a good one.
That was-
Let's do 30.
that was.
A
I
sketch
already know my
comedy
grade
show.
for it. I already know
Well-
my grade for it, but we'd watch it.
Well, I mean, we all know we're doing this for you guys, for the fans. If you hadn't
Yeah.
known about it, now you will. 30 Rock is a good one for the old show.
Oh, I have a great one. Oh, I
For
don't know.
new?
It's a great one.
Hit us.
Yeah.
For
No,
new?
it doesn't have to be great. It just has to be new.
Are You My First? Reality
Oh.
show.
Ooh,
A group
you
of
love
virgin
reality.
singles gather at a tropical resort to find love and explore intimate connections without judgment.
I mean, what's it on? What's it on?
on?
It's on Hulu.
We're in.
All right,
Let's do
Let's
it.
do it.
All right.
All right, that's our next one. Are You My First?
All right.
right,
Are You My
that's-
First plus the
Plus
30
Rock.
Rock. I mean, this has been probably the best show we've ever done.
Would you say, Don? I didn't. I actually did hit that by accident. I didn't.
Well, I thought you did it so well.
It was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good,
It
though.
could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!